your host, Jerry Pierce, and I'm standing near the world-famous Reno Arch, which is located in downtown Reno on Virginia Street. And you know, you couldn't ask for a better place to start looking around Reno. However, not many people know the history behind this arch. Some years ago, an original iron arch was located right near where I'm standing. But years later, it was removed to make room for this more modern, up-to-date, brighter arch. However, the old original arch is still standing just a few blocks away. Rosalie Pierce is also standing by to tell us more about Reno's famous landmark. Rosalie.
Behind me is the old original Reno Arch that was pulled out of the city junkyard, refurbished, and placed here for a motion picture some years ago. But its history goes way back to 1928, when Reno held a big celebration at the railroad tracks in honor of paving the two-lane highway from Reno to California. As part of the celebration, the Reno Arch was dressed up with neon letters, and they were lit for the very first time to exclaim that Reno is the biggest little city in the world.
Thanks, Rosalie. Yes, millions of people have crossed under this arch to become acquainted with our famous and wonderful city of Reno. I'll continue to look around Reno right after this message.
Everyone can use a helping hand from time to time. If you're having trouble paying your utility bills, help is available. Sierra Pacific's SAFE program assists qualifying individuals with their energy costs. Other state and federal programs are available too. For more information, log on to sierrapacific.com or call 775-834-4444.
In Nevada, we're fortunate to have a program that locks in tomorrow's college tuition at today's rates. And now that program has gotten even better. The Nevada Prepaid Tuition Program has added a college savings option, and together they are known as America's College Savings Plan. These options give Nevadans the tools needed to save for all of the costs of attending college. Why am I so big on America's College Savings Plan? Let's just say I have two very special reasons.
Ever look up in the sky and see a blue helicopter streaking that way and this way and wonder where it's going and why so fast? Well, that's why we're here. And this is one of the helicopters. It's called CareFlight. And here to tell us more about CareFlight is one of the nurses who fly with it. Her name is Karen Johnson. Well, hi, Karen.
Hi, Jerry. Thanks for having us.
Well, it's a pleasure. You know, I'd like to know one thing. How long has CareFlight been providing service?
This is our 20th year of service. We started in September of 1981, and we have been in service since then. It's been 20 years. We just had a 20th anniversary party in October.
That's great. But what major cities does CareFlight serve?
We serve a lot of communities around northern Nevada and northern California. We operate within a 150-mile radius of Reno and Gardnerville. So we serve cities such as Fallon and Fernley, Lovelock, Gerlach, up to Alturas, over to Sacramento. We serve all the cities that are in between there.
Well, that's quite a service. Now, how about hospitals? Is Washoe Hospital the only place you serve?
No, we actually bring patients to many different hospitals. Most of our patients come here to Washoe, but we also take patients to St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. We take a few patients to Northern Nevada Medical Center, and we'll also take patients to Carson Tahoe Hospital, to Barton Memorial Hospital, to Sacramento, and we've even done a couple of flights to Modesto.
Well, how many people are involved with CareFlight?
There's approximately 30 medical crew members. We also have many staff from the aviation standpoint. We are partners with Rocky Mountain Helicopters, and they provide us with many pilots, mechanics, and aviation support staff to help us with the aircraft. There's also many people behind the scenes that work as our dispatchers, that work in management to assist us with this operation.
Well, I understand, Karen, that this is a non-profit CareFlight.
That's correct. We don't receive any subsidies from either the city, the county, or the state. This is supported strictly as a fee-for-service operation, which means that whatever we collect from the insurance companies for these flights is what we use to operate our program.
Well, who pays the bill?
Your insurance company will pay for the bill. Sometimes if a person does not have insurance, it will be an out-of-pocket expense.
You mean like Medicare?
That's correct.
Good. Glad I have it. How about people? You say you have pilots and nurses. Well, who rides in the helicopter?
Our usual configuration is to have a pilot, a registered nurse like me, and a paramedic. And sometimes if we, for staffing reasons, can't have a paramedic on board, we'll put 2 registered nurses on board.
How many patients?
This helicopter will take 2 critical patients.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, 5 people altogether, or 6 people?
That would be 5 people together. Yeah, the three crew members and 2 patients. It's a lot of people.
Who may request care flight?
Law enforcement, volunteer ambulance services, people that are in paid ambulance services, doctors, nurses, any outlying hospital, they may request us. A private citizen should call 911 first.
Well, that's important.
Yes.
Yeah, now, if I'm out with a broken leg, I should call 911 or have somebody else do it, right?
Yes, that's the best way to access our service, because what will happen when you call 911 is that you'll talk to a dispatcher who will know exactly what services to send your way.
Is it bumpy up there in the helicopter?
Yeah, sometimes it can be. There's quite a wind that will come over the ridge of the mountains, but all in all, these are pretty comfortable aircraft to fly in.
You know, this sounds really interesting and a wonderful service to people of Reno. You say that it's bumpy once in a while. How about could we try to find out?
Absolutely. We'll take you up for a short flight, and you can take a look at downtown and get some shots of coming into the helipad and see just what it's like.
Sounds good. Nice meeting you, Karen.
It was nice meeting you, too. Thanks for having us on your show.
Well, thank you. You're welcome. Paul, are you ready to fly? Oh, okay, fine. He says okay. I don't know about this, but I'm all for it. Not as a patient, but as a reporter and cameraman. Paul Pierce. Thank you again, Karen.
Okay, thank you.
As our care flight helicopter leaves the landing pad and raises slowly above the Washoe Medical Center and heads toward the city of Reno, we hear a voice from the tower at the Reno International Airport giving the pilot the okay for our short flight. As we head into the partly cloudy skies, the thought occurs to me. I could be a patient being rushed to an emergency room and on the way being treated by a care flight nurse. However, I'm awakened from my daydream by a real flight nurse named Mickey Cavallo, who opens the side door so we can get a better view. The whirling blades of this flying ambulance takes us over the biggest little city in the world. Since bringing emergency medical helicopter transportation to northern Nevada and California 20 years ago, REMPS's Care Flight program continues to thrive as the region's busiest emergency medical air service in one of the nation's fastest growing populations. Even though these pilots and nurses do it every day, their work never becomes routine. They work under adverse circumstances in remote locations, at accident scenes, in pastures, and on mountaintops. They are called upon to treat the most physically and emotionally devastated human beings. Their goal is always the same, to meet the needs of the patient and get them to an emergency room as fast as possible. Nurse Cavello gets word from the pilot to get ready to land, so our smooth flight aboard CareFlight comes to an end. We tip our hats to these angels of mercy. Well, that was really a smooth flight, wasn't it, Paul? And here's the man who was responsible. He's pilot John Thiel. John.
Good afternoon.
Well, same to you. And I really enjoyed the flight.
Well, very good. That was fun. A short indoctrination to what we do here. Glad you enjoyed it.
You know, I've never seen Reno from that height.
Yeah, marvelous, isn't it? A different perspective in the air. It definitely is.
I've seen so many places where I've lost some money.
Now we're hoping you drop some loose pocket change in the aircraft, actually. We'll pick up later on.
Gee, thanks, John. By the way, if we were in flight like we were, and you get a call, an emergency call, what would happen? You know, Paul and I, we don't have parachutes.
Not needed in that case. If we received a call in flight, we would have returned to Washoe and shut down the aircraft. We exited you from the aircraft and then responded from Washoe at that point in time. So wouldn't have been a problem.
You would have landed, huh?
Of course.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, least we can do for you.
Well, let's get back to you, John. How long have you been a pilot?
I've been flying for 24 years, about 2.5 years here with CareFlight, and then spent the previous 21 years in the Navy, flying helicopters off of aircraft carriers with the United States Navy. Marvelous time.
Is that where you started?
Yeah, that's where I started. Yeah, way back in, well, just many years ago, we'll say, and flew many missions off of many different carriers out into the ocean and in the Gulf area.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get back to CareFlight. How long have you been a pilot for CareFlight?
It's been a wonderful time. I've been with CareFlight about 2.5 years now, and it's been a very rewarding job. It really has, and I'd say it's much more than a job. It really is.
How many helicopters do they have?
CareFlight has, at this point in time, 3 helicopters, and we routinely operate 2 helicopters. CareFlight 1 here is our northern bird out of Reno, and then CareFlight 2 is in Gardnerville, down south, operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Well, I asked Karen about how many people do you carry. I guess it's about the same amount, right?
Indeed, we're quite busy for a 2-ship operation in Reno and Gardnerville. Well, yeah, anywhere from 120 to times 150 patient transports a month. So we are a quite busy program.
How long does it take you to get into the air?
Once we receive the page, we try to expedite our launch as quickly as possible. And so we routinely get airborne within 5 or 6 minutes, depending whether we need to put a little bit more gas in it or double check weather. But routinely, 5-6 minutes, we're out of here.
Is that right?
That's quick.
Well, tell us more about your helicopter here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bird behind us. This is CareFlight 1. This is our northern bird. And it's a McDonnell Douglas 900 series helicopter. It's called a light twin-engine helicopter, as it has 2 small jet engines powering it, capable of speeds about 150 miles an hour. And we advertise and usually operate out to 150 nautical miles from Reno.
Oh, that's terrific. And where do you land? Anywhere?
At times, that is probably the most apt description. We land almost anywhere. Routinely, we require a landing zone of about a 60-foot by 60-foot square or perimeter to land in. But day or night, yeah, I tell you, I've landed in some places that I thought I would never land in my past days in the Navy. It's been amazing.
Well, thanks, John.
Our pleasure, sir. It was a treat. Glad you could come along.
And there you have it. Next time you see a CareFlight blue helicopter racing through the sky, remember, it could be on its way to save another life. And we'll be looking around Reno right after this message. call your recruiter at 788-4544. While looking around Reno, we found a great place to adopt a family pet. In fact, it's right here at the Reno Animal Control Center. In fact, there's a young man. He's got his pet already. Hi there.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Roger Castellan.
Hi, Roger. And you live here in Reno?
Yeah.
Oh, good. And who is this?
Well, I haven't really named him yet, but I think his name will be Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Phoenix? Well, that looks like a nice name for a beautiful dog. He's going to be a bit... Look at those paws, will you? You see those paws, Paul? He's going to be a big one. I think that's a good name, Phoenix. Good. Glad you found a pet. What was your name again?
Roger Castellan.
Roger. Good, Roger. And you have a good time with Phoenix. Hi there. Well, everybody's adopting pets here today. It's a great place. Your name's here.
My name is Spencer.
Where are you from?
From here in Reno.
Uh-huh.
This is Christopher.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
And tell me all about these pets.
Well, we just walked in. We were looking for dogs to adopt, and we walked in, and we saw these two, and we were like, oh, those are the ones. And so we're going to name them Chip and Dale since they're Dalmatians.
Oh.
And then
Which one's Chip?
that one's Chip,
Chip.
and then this one's Dale.
Chip and Dale.
Yep, the female's Chip.
Oh, that's a female. Chip.
Yep.
Hi, Dale. What a sweetheart.
Yeah, they got some really, really cute dogs in
Yeah,
there.
they really do.
Yep.
What did you have to go through to adopt these?
It was very simple. We just picked out the dog we want, and we had a very nice young lady that helped us. Took them out to the boarding area, and then came back inside, paid our fee, and off we went.
Off you went.
Very simple.
That's all there is to it.
Very simple. Everybody should come down and get a puppy.
Hey, that's a good
Or
idea.
any dog, for that matter.
You mean any person?
Any person fits any dog. I'm sure they've got a dog down here for everybody's lifestyle.
Well, good deal. You go to school?
Yeah,
And where do you go to school?
Wooster High School.
Colts.
Wooster Colts.
Rooster Colts. Okay. Well, good deal, and have a good time with your pets.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, there you have it. People adopting pets here at the Animal Control Center here in Reno. And let's look around and take a tour of the center, okay? Let's go. All right, we're going into the Animal Control Center, and I see another pet that's being taken away. Hello there, how are you?
Good.
What is your name?
Carlos?
Carlos. You live here in Reno?
Yeah.
Okay. And does this little puppy have a name yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. You're asking for too much too soon.
Yeah, well, and hello, what's your name?
Deanna.
Deanna.
Hi.
And you folks are from Reno and down here at the Animal Control Center, and you found a wiggly worm.
Yeah.
It's really a dog.
Yeah, he's starting to come alive right now.
Isn't he a sweetheart? Little boy,
Yeah, little boy.
isn't that nice? Hey, he's going to be a nice one. What kind of a dog is he?
He's a hound mix.
A what?
A hound mix?
A hound mix. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll have many years of fun with this little dog.
Our kids will.
I hope you find a name here pretty soon.
That's her department, not mine.
You don't know what you're...
I don't know if I name him yet, no.
Oh, right.
We'll have to wait to see what he breaks first, then we'll name him.
Oh, I never thought of that. Oh, he's a rascal.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we'll have a good time with your little pet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you know, you can really, everybody can own a pet here. All you have to do is come on down to the Animal Control Center. Oh, there's a lady over here who wants to give us a tour. Well, here we have a young lady. What is your name?
My name is Donna Simpson. I'm a volunteer here at Reno Animal Services, have been for about 3 years.
And what do you do?
Well, I help people match up with the right dog or cat. I also rescue dogs myself and cats and try to find them homes. That's professionally, I'm a nurse.
Well, that's wonderful. Any other cats, any other animals besides cats and dogs?
No, that's pretty much. I stick with that. Maybe an occasional rat or guinea pig or rabbit, but mostly dogs and cats.
I understand they do have some rabbits here.
Yes, yeah, they always usually have a supply of rabbits.
How about a little tour of the facility?
Okay, let's
Okay.
go this way.
We'll follow you.
Okay. come on
Okay.
back. It might get a little noisy here. This is a dog adoption area.
Oh, okay. We're used to it, I think. Oh. What a nice boy.
This is Buddy.
Hi, buddy. Well, how you doing? Well, whatever you say.
He's 10 months old. He's still a puppy, albeit a big one.
Yeah. Well, of course. Okay. And then I see you don't have too many right here, but how about back here?
Yeah, come on this way.
Okay.
This is our cat area here.
Uh-huh.
These cats are available for adoption.
Oh, wonderful.
Like to come in?
Okay. I hear somebody calling.
There he is.
Oh, well, look at here. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. He's a beautiful cat.
Do you want me to take one out?
Oh, sure. Love to see one. Love cats. Okay, and here's a... What was your name again?
My name's Donna.
Donna. Okay, Donna. Is that a little baby?
Yeah, this is a young kitten. She's about 4 months old.
Okay. Well, isn't that nice?
She likes to sit on the shoulder.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't she nice?
Here, get your face on TV. There you go. There you go.
And how do you adopt a pet here?
Well, you pick out the animal you like. You take the card up to the front and pay the adoption and the spay-neuter fees. And the pets then go to the vet where they're fixed, where they're spayed or neutered, and then you pick them up at the vet that same day.
That's all there is to it?
That's all there is to it. It's very easy.
And you take home a beautiful little kitten like this one
Like
here.
this one, yes.
Well, it's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's a doll.
Okay, well, Donna, it's sure nice of you taking us on this tour. Are there any other animals?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And what's in here, Donna?
Well, this is the area where when the stray cats come in, and they come in here for their waiting period and to see if their owners will claim them. And if they're not claimed, then they're moved over here for adoption.
I see. How long does that take?
They're held for 5 days
Oh,
to see if they're reclaimed, and then they'll go for adoption.
wonderful. I see a stray one.
Oh, that's Fatsy. She's actually the facility cat. She's been here for a good many years.
And what's your name?
My name's Katie.
Katie, where you from?
Reno.
Good. And who is this?
This is my new puppy. Come here, baby.
Your new little puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You're going to go home and have a nice mistress. Good.
Yeah, he's gonna have lots of friends to play with.
That's true.
He's gonna have a little brother, or an older brother, I guess.
Well, that's fine. And how old is this dog?
He's 5 months old.
5 months. Oh, he's going to be a wonderful, wonderful pet.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
It's nice talking to you too.
Okay, bye now. All right. Oh, where's Donna? Hello, Donna. Okay.
This orange card means that this dog has been adopted. So he's got a home and he's waiting to go to the vet next week.
Well, isn't that nice? They have to go to the vet?
Yes, all the animals are spayed and neutered before they go out, so hopefully we can reduce the numbers coming in.
That's
So
wonderful.
that's the answer to putting somebody like us out of business. We have puppies and we have older dogs. She's a bit older. She's probably about 7 or 8 years old.
And here's some puppies over here.
So these are all, there's also some more dogs for adoption. I don't know if you want to go down into yet another area, but we always have a lot to choose from.
Plenty of dogs.
Plenty of dogs.
And cats.
And cats.
Donna, it's been nice talking to you here.
Thank you very much for coming down.
And you're doing a great job as a volunteer.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of wonderful volunteers here as well as the staff. They're very motivated and they love animals.
Well, that's great.
Okay.
And keep up the good nurse. Keep up the good work,
Thank
nurse.
you.
All right. We've had a very interesting tour through Reno's Animal Control Center. And if you need a pet, this is where you'll find them, right here. We'll continue with our looking around Reno right after this.
Dreams. They have brought us to the edge of space itself. Just as they did for Air Guard astronauts. Joe Engel, Fred Hayes, Mike Lounge, and Ox Van Hoften. The Air National Guard. There's no limit to how far you can go.
We're back here at the world-famous Reno Arch. The next time we look around Reno, we hope we find more interesting people and places. I'm your host, Jerry Pierce, hoping that you'll keep on looking around Reno, the biggest little city in the world.